Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Bryant with SFOT Source, your premier unofficial guide to Six Flags over Texas. We're back at the park to enjoy some more Holiday in the Park. Now I know we pretty much showed y'all everything the last time we were here, but I've noticed online a lot of people are kind of confused about the specialty food items located in Mary Marketplace. Just the fact that they are actually done by the park and they are on the dining pass. So what we're going to kind of do today is a full tour and eat every kind of available food item in Mary Marketplace. Hopefully my stomach is up for it, but I just want to show y'all what is available on your dining pass and what actually isn't a vendor for Holiday in the Park. Of course, we'll check out more holiday decor. We didn't quite look at the whole park at night when we were here last time. And we'll also check out Aquaman Power Waves, see if anything has changed since the week and a half that we've been here. So, without any further ado, let's head into the park. Alright, so we've made our way directly into Mary Marketplace. I'm going to try to spread this food out as much as I can so I don't explode from food, but I think first of all we're going to go to Peppermint Parlor, which is normally Miss Abby's. They do have some specialty cookie flavors in there during Holiday in the Park that I want to check out. Just to show you all what specialty cookie flavors they have here. Peppermint mocha, red velvet, snickerdoodle, pumpkin macadamia nut with white chocolate. And you can see all the goodness here in this. And as you can see up here, you can get three, oh, we're gonna wait for it to flip back over, but you can get 3 of these cookies, $5.99 or a snack on the dining pass. So I think I'm going to actually outright pay for these and use my Diamond Elite discount. Alright, here are 3 cookies. First up we have Snickerdoodle. This is the pumpkin macadamia with the white chocolate chips. And then we have the peppermint mocha. So there are a couple flavors that I didn't see in there, most notably the red velvet. So I went with these 3. Let's see how they taste. Alright folks, let's try out the Snickerdoodle first. It's not bad. It's very gooey, very sweet. So, I like it. Delicious. Alright, next up we have the pumpkin macadamia with the white chocolate. You know what I'm talking about. So, this is definitely the most interesting sounding one. How do I describe it? It's kind of like pumpkin pie with white chocolate in it. So, not really my favorite, but it's not bad. It is very moist. Alright, the third cookie we're going to try is this peppermint mocha, and as you can see, there is actual peppermint on there. It's held on by some icing. I'm not a huge fan of mint flavors when I'm eating stuff. Like, I don't mind mints on their own, but when you put mint in stuff, it gets kind of weird for me. There goes El Diablo. So let's try it out. This tastes exactly like a mint piece of chocolate. Now, I probably wouldn't get that on its own, but it's not too bad if I only eat the one. So out of the 3, I would probably go with the Snickerdoodle as my number 1, pumpkin as number 2, the peppermint mocha as number 3. So the order we had them laid out in. Now, this is a snack on the dining pass, but I do have a Diamond Elite membership, so instead of using my snack credit, I actually purchased it outright. So for these 3 cookies, it was only $3.23. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for some cheap snacks and you have a Diamond Elite membership, then that 50% off is pretty great. Do y'all remember during our last visit when there were animals in the critter corral? Well, there aren't now. So this is what I'm talking about this being kind of a shoddy situation. We wanted to head over to the Aquaman Power Wave construction before it got too dark, and as you can see, there's actually more footer pieces hanging out in here. So you can see the studs sticking up. It's looking really great. They're moving right along with this, and like I said in our video before, these do take a while to cure. You can see through the fence here that they are waiting to pour another footer. This is on the end nearest Bugs Bunny Boomtown, so this is coming along really well. There is a footer next to this that I can't quite, oh, you can kind of see it. So you can see they're really getting this stuff going right here. Here's an interesting view from Boomtown. You can just kind of see how close all of this construction really butts up against Pandemonium here. This is going to be very close because the edge of the ride actually sits right about here. So it still is really weird being able to look straight through this area. But progress is moving right along. Just want to say, really nailed it on those Christmas lights right there. You can see from this angle up by Majestic Theater, there's quite a bit more footer pieces here. You can see all the rebar and studs that will actually go down into the ground where the ride will bolt onto eventually. And they're not wasting any time on these footers. And as we walk down the pathway a bit, you can see another big footer piece that's right at about the center of the ride, and also just kind of a better view of all of these pieces that are awaiting to be installed. Exciting stuff happening here at Six Flags Over Texas. We just watched All I Want for Christmas at Southern Palace, and they did do some decorating on the theater since we've been here last, but I missed a few spots. I hope they find that garland with the white Christmas lights before Holiday in the Park ends. Wanted to show y'all some of the deep in the heart of Christmas decor since we kind of breezed over it last time. You can see we have ornaments all over the trees, lights lining the rooftops of the buildings. Looks good over here. Even the mini mine train station slash Q house has lights all over it. I don't know what those people are talking about, but it sounds really serious. Way too serious for Christmas. Alright folks, it's time for our next food stop here in the Merry Marketplace. We've made our way over to the Cozy Cafe, and our first visit actually saw us get the soup in a bread bowl. We are going to try to get a loaded baked potato this time so that y'all can see that, and I'll get up on the menu so you can see everything that's available here during Holiday in the Park. Here's a look at that menu. You can see that you can get a regular soup bowl as a meal. There's all of your flavors, and then you have the bread bowl. That's an upcharge of $3. And of course your loaded baked potato is also a meal. You can also get the hot chocolate and everything here as well. Alright folks, we're inside the Cozy Cafe, and as you know I was going to get a loaded baked potato, but I'm going to drop a picture in of what the baked potatoes were looking like so that you could see why I didn't do that. So I actually went ahead and went with a bread bowl, and I'll show that to you right now. So during our last visit I also got a bread bowl, but I got the loaded potato soup in there. This time I got the broccoli and cheese soup just to switch it up. And for those of you who are curious, this is what the chili in a bread bowl looks like, so you can get the soup or the chili. And I showed you the menu earlier so you could get an idea of what this was like. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright folks, let's go try this broccoli cheese soup. It's very thick, but pretty good. It has a good flavor to it, you know. This isn't made from scratch stuff by any means, but that's okay. This is all about the bread bowl. So, we'll try the bread bowl. The bread bowl is still delicious too. So what I'm going to do right now is actually drop in the video from our last Holiday in the Park visit, just to show you all a review of the loaded potato soup. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to eat the baked potato, which is what I wanted to do today, but this is always a good really better option. I just wanted to give you guys the vibe of how that went. So I'm gonna enjoy this. Y'all enjoy that clip. All right, folks. I ran over to the Cozy Cafe right before the lunch session of the dining pass was over, and I got a bread bowl with some loaded potato soup. Look at that, just steaming out of there. It is a nice kind of chilly day. I look forward to this all year. These are absolutely delicious. This did cost a meal plus $3. Absolutely worth the upcharge in my opinion. Look at that bread bowl. All right, folks, let's eat some of this loaded potato soup. Pretty good. Just kind of your standard potato soup. Nothing super special, but definitely delicious, and especially with it being cold, it's really good. And just to give you a little reference, here's the Cozy Cafe. This is normally Primos Pizzeria during the rest of the year. It is right across from the Smith Street Ice Cream Parlor, which serves the Bluebell ice cream.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be born. Who is St. Nicholas? You know who that is? Who is that? It is Santa Claus.
Just showed you a quick clip of Story Time with Mrs. Claus. This takes place in the Crazy Horse Saloon, which is also where the Ye Olde coffee shop is, and where you meet Santa here on the other side. Final food stop of the night is right here at Red Hot Cinnamon Stop. This is next to the old entrance to Casa Magnetica right here by the 1920s fire truck. They serve cinnamon rolls, hot drinks, and some other goodies here. There are 2 cinnamon rolls that are on the dining pass, and we will get one of those right now with our snack. Here's a look at the cinnamon roll options. Now the first 2 are actually a snack on the dining pass, so keep that in mind. You cannot get the bottom 2 with your snack. I also do have hot coffee and hot chocolate here. All right, folks, here is the cinnamon roll with the fresh cream cheese icing on top. I'm pretty excited about this. It's nice and warm on my leg. These have been delicious in the past. Zoom in on there a little bit. Look at that glaze. Isn't that fancy? All right, let's take a bite. Look how festive this shot is with all the Christmas lights all around. Doesn't it just make it feel like the holidays? All right, have a bite. It's got tons of cream cheese icing on it. Let's dig in. Oh yeah. That's really good. Cinnamon roll is super fresh. Icing is warm and creamy, just fresh, delicious. If you don't want to spend any money and you only want to do one snack item, do this. Forget the cookies. You can eat cookies all year. Get the cinnamon roll. Super delicious. Highly recommend. And new for this year, we even have the claw machine building in on the Lone Star Lights action over here in the corner. Down here in the tower section at Frosty Snow Hill, and I just wanted to point out how nice this little penguin sledding thing looks. We will go around so you can actually see what this attraction is. And here's a look on the front side of the snow hill. You can see it's an actual snow hill that people can sled down, and this is just a normal everyday attraction that you can come enjoy. You don't have to pay any extra to do it. Very fun. I love that things like this still exist. And we just wanted to point out one more time that during Holiday in the Park, if you purchase one of these bears, they will actually donate one to Mission Arlington. So these are $14.99. And like I said in our last video, honestly really solid bears. Like, these are great gifts for somebody, or if you just want one. But it is for a great cause, so I just wanted to plug it one more time. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this trip to Six Flags Over Texas. We hope you enjoyed the Holiday in the Park footage. Definitely looks like there's actually more lights here right now than there was the last time I was here, which is interesting. So there could even be more lights if you come a little bit later on in the year. As you can see, we almost got all of the dining pass food in Merry Marketplace with the exception of the baked potato. But I think you pretty much could see what was good and what wasn't good. I mean, it all was pretty good that I actually tried. So hopefully that gives you kind of a game plan for when you come out to eat during Holiday in the Park. If y'all have any questions about Holiday in the Park, please ask in the comments below. We also have a guide to Holiday in the Park which explains all of this stuff, and that's in the description below. Make sure to check out our merchandise store, check out Patreon. We'd love your support. Like the video, subscribe if you enjoyed it. We will be out at Fiesta, Texas very soon to check out their food festival, to check out their Holiday in the Park event, and to go to the American Coaster Enthusiast Feliz Fiesta event. So we're looking forward to that. So we will see you there. Thanks for watching, y'all.